The woman at the toll booth saw a car. Suddenly nervous, the man who drives over has been staring eerily at Maya. Fortunately, because the truck behind so he had to fire a few cars. Maya turned around and realized that instead he had the man Maya wanted to leave, but the door can't be opened so I just pulled open the window, seeing that the security will be here unexpectedly soon. The man opened his mask if he's a bad guy. But when I learned that Maya denied it, he went on to ask if Maya was from the village of Maya stopped answering him at this point. However, when he thought the man it's time to leave here, I turned around and saw him holding a machete to come back. Fortunately, as he was about to approach, Maya finally opened the door. It's just that even if he runs as well as but still being chased by a man, almost ascended directly to the sky. But unexpectedly, after the man controlled to find a healing wound on his leg, picked up the knife and poked it in. Maya got up in pain and wanted to invincible, and being knocked hard by a man loses the power to resist. But also when the man raised the knife, the police finally arrived. Look at the man, but sad, desperate, say we don't want what's left for the family. When he swung the machete decisively, killed by one shot. After this, Maya, I found a photo of myself with my parents and the name written on the back. It's the hallucination that the man mentioned. Actually, Maya doesn't after the death of my parents. Take care of your aunt. We'll change his name to Maya, so he's going back to his hometown. Find the recipe in the photo. Perhaps all questions can be answered. Also in girlfriend after saying he wanted to go with him, Maya found the wound on her leg. There seems to be something in the mouth. After taking it out, I see a note that I don't understand what it means. So he took a picture with his cell phone. Throw it in the toilet. On the way back late at night, Maya met a man who claimed to be a professor who conceived after he looked at the photo. It is to protect people from evil spirits. But he also said, the person who did this is absolutely Maya, listen. Start thinking, why do I have this thing on my body? Just then, he skimmed his glasses and saw 3 girls on the side of the road. And here's the weird driving for a while, I saw them again. However, Adin said he did not see any children. It seems that the ghost perception is only aimed at Maya. After two came to this rather isolated house. See the house in the photo here too. After getting off the bus, met a lame old woman. Then they lied about being college students looking for a film and television channel. I didn't expect the old woman to say she'd be back at night. The two planned to find him early tomorrow morning. So I went to the abandoned house. I planned to stay for one night. When I entered the house, I found it was huge, and a lot of furniture hasn't been moved. Little do you know, when Adin left the room with the lamp, in the bathtub behind you, it seems that 3 heads have appeared. At the same time, Maya found Yida in the drawer. Photos of his parents. The happy news was when he opened it. A figure is slowly approaching. However, it was only Adin wearing a blanket Adin didn't expect. Maya family's old house is so while fantasizing about selling and becoming a Maya found one of the photos in the pile. None of my own. Suddenly, they heard something coming from outside. The voice leaned against the window and looked like a funeral crowd. The two then went to the cemetery, trying to find the burial site of Maya's parents. They walked for a long time. Not only did they not find the tombstone all without names. After that, the two also there are words hidden behind the cemetery sign. It says look Suji's eyes. Maya didn't know it was his home at this point. At night, Maya was fast asleep and heard movement. I can't wake up Adin, so he went alone with the lamp to check. Unexpectedly, suddenly a room outside the window appeared. That person seems to be guiding Maya here. Then Maya opened the window and saw the like there's a fire there. But the strange thing is that he walked over and saw nothing. Little did they know that a house is welcoming new life. It's just that none of the people on the side are of joy. One of them also took the warbler with a solemn face. Child walked into another room in front of the child's father, drowned in the water. And the next day, Maya and the two saw the funeral procession. Follow them in the path. Finally see clearly that the child is buried. No wonder this village is so deserted. Just then, the crowd saw Shatati at their head. Asked them why they came to this village. Maya, hurry up, said it was to write a thesis on shadow puppetry. After listening, Shatati did not seem to suspect. He also offered to go to his house. The sinister expressions of the villagers made Adin very afraid. I wanted to leave here immediately. But both of them are poor. Therefore, the final until she determined whether the good house can be continued by Maya. Then Adin said to go back and Maya went looking for something. Not long, Maya found a food stand. He doesn't know this lady boss will decide his fate later. Man Maya when women pack. And ask about the house. It's just that women don't know where the house belongs. But the old woman behind her is Babla. Allah said a lot. Known through translation. What he said was that houses are evil things. It actually means that demons used to live there. After hearing this, Maya was very confused. At the same time, on the other side, Adin is putting water into the bath. It's just that he hasn't started taking a shower to the door. The man who took the lead said the house was not safe to live in. The house is not theirs either, so even the villagers can't live there. Adin sees the opportunity and quickly asks. The man said the house belonged to a girl. All the information is in Shatati. They have been waiting for the girl to come. Take data inheritance. Adin thought about it. Asked if the girl is called Phantom. Unexpectedly, when a man asks why, his answer was actually because he was walking. After the man immediately say that Shatati is going out to go find him today. Anyway, after listening to it, I followed the two. But as he walked, he sensed something was wrong. But Maya's call. He couldn't pick it up because of the signal. And when he has a bad feeling, you turn around and want to go back. The two men block the way one after the other. And one of them has already flashed a bright knife. Adin immediately ran away when he saw this. Lucky. Finally, they were caught by two people. When he woke up, he found himself upside down. Subsequently, I saw a man put a bucket under it. There are a few sharp ones on the table at the side. Knives, they let go of Adin's bed. No response at all. Just then, Adin saw Shatati walking slowly over. Just when a man comes up and says he's ready. Shatati's reaction seemed extremely unpleasant. The same old woman from before. Saying nothing. Pick up the knife and give it to Adin's deadly gang. You say this. Cup, no. Respect life. It seems that they thought they would kill Jane to get rid of something bad, and this is about the birth of the baby. Information related on the other side has not been found in the house. The phone at home has never been answered. Maya came to the door and found Shitati. The same, don't send an animal in the end. Of course, Shitati couldn't have killed them. Tell me about Adine. The anxious Maya refused to stay and left here. He doesn't know yet. At this time, Adine has no praise. The old woman even made a skin out of the sun. At night, Maya still tries to make a phone call. Adine can receive it. Unexpectedly, a girl suddenly appeared. Maya follows him through scene, competing to see the child's general. But the baby was indeed born without skin, and was surprised to see Shitati taking the child. Just drown it. It seems that this is the so-called curse of this village. However, Maya saw this accidentally made a movement. The man who found it quickly went out to check. I didn't expect it. But I saw the lady boss who sold things. He said he wanted to see the baby born, but I was scolded by the man and let go home. And actually, after the man leaves, the woman turns back and pulls up the hidden Maya. The woman claims that he's not like the villagers and brought Maya back to her home. Subsequently, Rachel told me about the village being cursed. It also leads to the village. The truth that my son has not had children 20 years ago. There is a village chief and his family live in that house. After the death of the village, Dong Wangsu inherited the property. That's called right. Slim's old lady was working as a maid here. Dong Wangsu is not only rich, but also very good. He married a man all men want. The woman of under the snow. 3 years have passed without being able to conceive a child under the snow. Became pregnant with the child. Therefore, Dong Wangsu performs shadow puppetry every Saturday. But strangely, no one has seen the baby since it was born. The reason is that the child was born without skin. Dong Wangsu since then, he cut off contact with the villagers. But it didn't take long. 3 girls went missing in the village, and the day after that, the villagers also saw that Dong Wangsu's daughter was strange that he looks healthy and beautiful. Therefore, the village began to leave behind the missing girl and Dong about Su, but no one dared to confront him. Until one day, Shatani, who was still a servant at the time Dong Wangsu was practicing, said he made a deal with the devil for his daughter's softness. It didn't take long for him to go crazy. Many villagers and then committed suicide. I heard that there was a kind servant brought the exchange of softness to the city. Since then, village suffered the curse that children are born without skin, and that's why it's so purposeful. The villagers believe. Shitati says the way to break the curse is to kill the patient, and he used his skin to make leather prints. Zabalakian host of Narkonti Desa Onj. And at the same time, on the other side, Shitati and the others why hasn't the curse been broken? Until Misling said they killed the wrong person. After Rachel finished speaking, she got up to cook for Maya. I didn't expect Maya to look around. Got a photo. This man is just the beginning. Machete is going to kill his Maya man. Never thought of it. The man turned out to be Rachel's husband. Maya knowingly asked where the man was. Rachel's answer is to let him go to the city to find the antidote. As for what the antidote is, Rachel had a face, happily holding Maya's hand on her stomach. Rachel went on to say that her psychic grandmother told herself, once a person makes a deal with the devil, after the curse is created, it cannot be eliminated will only transform into another curse. So he thinks killing Maya doesn't lift the curse. Maya felt very guilty after, but I haven't had time to tell the man yet. I heard someone coming. He quickly hid under the table under Rachel's arrangement. The men are officially here looking for Maya. Unexpectedly, they also want to treat Rachel something wrong. Finally, or Rachel holding the knife and making a strong statement. The two of them left here happily. After, Rachel told Maya to leave the village now. Otherwise, it will not be guaranteed. The villagers will come here again to find him. Sure enough, not long after the two of them left Rachel's house, villagers with torches went there. Maya in the woods. Then I received it and sent them the village boy's phone number. The boy said he was looking there with the police. Random. The two of them discussed the meeting place on the phone. To the place, Maya, who was waiting, finally couldn't. He tried to kill Rachel's husband, but was inspired by the police to speak out. After listening, Rachel fell to the ground in an instant. He did not respond to Maya's plea for forgiveness. Just then Maya saw the boy. The two stopped in front. Unexpectedly, he was about to step forward when he saw a group of villagers. The leader actually started a fight with the police. The police are also villagers in this village. He threatened the guy to hand over his phone. The kind-hearted guy didn't give a shit after listening. Then Maya saw the police. Just shoot the guy. When the man finds the phone and is about to call, Maya reacts quickly. Throw your phone out with force. This move temporarily confused the villagers. Maya, who can turn her head to face Rachel, stunned for a while. Finally, he can only choose one person to hide with. Search for his villagers. I didn't expect. Then he stopped a car on the road. Unexpectedly, he climbed the driver turned around. I saw a girl who appeared out of thin air. I was also surprised to see the scene where he tore off the driver was so frightened that he crashed the car into the wall. Maya was also thrown to the ground by inertia. I never expected Maya to just sit up. Lift your glasses. I saw the 3 girls walking towards me. I saw one of them slowly approach and paste it on. Maya instantly saw another part of the scene of that. It turns out that she was in love with Shitani before she married Dong Wangsu. But who wants to get married and fail to pay it back 3 years later? Then under the snow, the old relationship with Shitani was just that the kid did something bad happen. Shitani's mother, Mizrin, met. He goes into Shitati's hair and fires a curse. And it also erased Shitati's memory of the snow. Soon after, she was pregnant under the snow. But Dong Wangsu never thought of it. He has no skin. Finally, one night, Dong Wangsu brutally killed the girl. After part of the skin is made into shadow, the body in the basement. However, although Maya's skin has been repaired since then. But at the same time, he began to see the 3 ghosts. Dong Wangsu wrote the protection spell and hid it in Ma's legs. Sure enough, the 3 ghosts also disappeared. Unexpectedly, Dong Wangsu was knocked unconscious one night. Put on his clothes, transformed into Dong Wangsu, used the light and shadow to start hacking and killing the villagers under the snow. After doing all this, fake the illusion of Dong Wang-Su's suicide. Finally took the 3 girls. Shadow puppets made of skin. Maya in an illusion. Then I saw. The girl has been guiding him to something. But for a second, under Rachel's cheek, Maya woke up. The two then ventured to Shitati's house. I really found the shadow puppet in the box here, and it was successfully dug up in the old house. Buried bones. When 2 things are put together, after the 2 work together to bury it, the souls of the 3 girls also disappear. But even if all that can be done is done, Maya decided not to confirm that the curse was lifted. Never leave. Fortunately, Rachel said that a woman is going to give birth tonight. The 2 didn't expect. Misling walked in just then. Maya quickly let Rachel leave first to confirm the situation, and according to Misling's self-talk, Shitati was born to Dong Wangsong's father, but he knew his status was low, so men are never held accountable. It's just Maya's mistake. He has to get rid of it. After saying that, the villagers behind him swarmed up. It was stolen when Maya woke up. Needless to say, it's clear what awaits him. Maya said to Shitati, who was approaching, the curse has been lifted by him and the 3 girls. Make it all clear. See, Shitati still doesn't believe. He directly stated that he was his daughter. The reason why Shitati forgets everything. It's all about Misling's ghost. Shitati asked if Mizrin was real. Looking at my mother without the slightest argument, Shadid realized that Maya was not lying. I didn't expect. Exasperated, Misling held himself to the knife. He forced Shitati to come between Maya and himself. She was one in Shitati with little hesitation, about to swing towards Maya. Rachel came over. It's normal to shout a child. It was the sound that made Shitati bewildered, but he still stopped Misling in time to kill Maya. Desperate, he offered his death to prove the determination to break free and watch his beloved son die in front of him. Mislin, who was heartbroken, also followed. Then Rachel quickly rescued Maya. And get the gas out of here quickly. Now the villagers don't care if he leaves. All gathered around a healthy baby. And Maya hitched a ride. Escaped this place of right and just that no one expected that a year later. The woman with a big belly after looking in the mirror. Misling's ghost appeared in the mirror. The next second, the man hears his wife screaming. He looked at his deflated belly and asked where the child was. Unexpectedly, in the mirror in front of the woman is chewing on something.